Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
He keeps it himself. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Makes a quick catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Gators line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, 3rd down in the red zone. Can they convert? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. To the air, it's Lagway. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. 3rd down and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to get to the marker. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Young. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Russell. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Touchdown, Gators. 6 points for the defense in this playoff win. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Russell. Caught quickly. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physically defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Up for the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
4th down, the offense will go for it. Looking downfield, it's Russell. It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for touchdown himself.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Ball. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for his big tight end. It is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Same tailback, another carry. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just the...
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Looking to throw it again. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, what a grab! He bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long on the 45. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Now in the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Russell. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Williams. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll run it here. You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short game.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to throw. It's Russell. It's complete. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the single back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking to set up a screen pass here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bama. And that will give them the lead now. So with playoff pressure for him, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. First down here for this offense. They'll run it to the left. Powers through.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the 3rd. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Lagway. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's picked for a third time tonight. And midfield. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, tied. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Now, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. No press here. The defense backing away. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. And he's back to throw again on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. Going to set up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That play will move the sticks and set him up first down at the 42. And the Gators will have first and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it rip. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception in the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Grinding away on the ground, going absolutely nowhere for the loss of the puck.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He breaks free. Great cut. They whiff on him. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.